I know I made a mistake and raised GoFundMe without thinking. Crying emoji. I'm very sorry, everyone. I really thought it was colon cancer when he said I have colon issue. That's the truth. Also, my English is not that good and perfect, but the money you sent me on GoFundMe, I used it in my hospital bills. Crying emoji. I know it's not colon cancer yet, but I have colon issue, the doctor said. I still need to go back after 1 week to the hospital. I'm sorry I made mistake and I learned from it. Please, I'm begging you to stop sending me death threats and wish me to die. I'm still in pain and that's the truth. I'm crying every day with regrets. Now, before I even dive into and dissect this whole freaking message here, just want to say we are so close to finally reaching that 50k mark. Okay, come on, guys. So get subscribing. I believe we literally need about 1,000 more people, and then we finally get to 50k before the end of the month. So it means we've got 7 days to get to that 50k. But we can get to 60k too. Don't worry about it. But with that being said, though, let's dive into this one. Let's dissect this one. So, you know, the fact that Mary is still sitting there and typing words like, or sentences like, I know I made a mistake, is ridiculous to me. Stop calling it a mistake and own up to the fact that you scammed everybody. This was never a mistake. That's accountability number one that needs to be taken. If you're not going to take it, stop talking. You know, and then also this whole GoFundMe thing. Made a GoFundMe without thinking? Really and truly, does she expect us to believe that they thought about making a GoFundMe just like that, without thinking, without processing it? I guess we must look like as if we was born last night, because that is ridiculous. We are not stupid. Stop treating the audience as if we are stupid. The majority of us are definitely smarter than you, you know? Now, also on top of that, let's move on to the part where she talks about how the money you sent me on GoFundMe, I used it in my hospital bills. First and foremost, I've had multiple people comment in the videos we've made so far saying that there are pretty much no hospital bills when it comes to the Philippines. And, you know, your healthcare is pretty much free for the most part. So these hospital bills, where are they? In fact, well, I want proof. We all deserve the proof. We need proof of these hospital bills, to be honest with you. That's what we need. Because without proof, we're not inclined to believe what you're saying, because you've already lied. Oh, sorry. You've already made a mistake that therefore made you somehow, without thinking, make a GoFundMe account. And then with the money, what's happened? You've used it already. It's interesting though how she's actually used the money already. I'm so disappointed that the account wasn't taken down and the people who actually GoFunded didn't get their refunds. Even though the people who did give money, I can't say I respect them for doing it, because I really don't know what made them think that giving money to Murray and Brandon was ever going to be a good idea, given the fact that they both have a history of lying and scamming. But sometimes in life, we live and we learn. And that's just sometimes dependent on the situation. I hope those people have learned to never give money again to Mary and Brandon. And to be fair, in my opinion, personally, I don't think people should ever give money to anybody who makes a GoFundMe account just because that person has been on TV or has been on a camera before. So what? You know, because most of the time these people are just scamming. They know that if they make a GoFundMe account, they know people are going to feel sorry for them because people know who they are, and that's why they're going to obviously say, hey, give me money. You see what I'm saying? But that's just my opinion on that one. Just a quick little side note. But also on top of that, she talks about how, I know it's not colon cancer yet, but because she has an issue, cool. So here's the thing. So because she has an issue, even though she knows it's not there yet, why not save the money until you actually have the cancer? So then if you need to use the money for anything that's going to help you with the cancer process, then at least you have the money. Why spend it all before? But let's be real. There's no way that money's been spent completely anyway. That money's definitely sitting in their pockets and they're clearly having a good time with it right now. I hope the money's going to midnight, to be honest with you. If that money's going to go to anything that is any good, I hope it's going to be for their child's purposes, and that, of course, is midnight. Because really, into them two, disgusting. Now, also on top of that, she talks about how I still need to go back after 1 week to the hospital. I'm sorry, I made a mistake. I said this yesterday, I'll say it again. We could care less. I could care less. Good for you. You go back to the hospital, but don't tell us. We don't need to know what happened at the hospital. We don't need to know what results you got, because none of us trust you. None of us trust you. And the matter of the fact is the fact that Brandon yesterday tried to, you know, make videos trying to fix everything, talking about how, hey guys, we're going to give you guys like a vlog of what's going on, blah, 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 but when we go in the hospital, we can't film and stuff. Boy, do we look stupid to you? Of course you can film in there. And even if you can't film there, you can definitely take pictures in there. And don't act like as if you can't sneakily film as well if you really can't film. Because let's be real, for two people that are scammers, two people who are just disgusting, I know you'd be able to pop out that camera like it's nothing. So don't chat us with this BS about not being able to film this and that or take pictures of this and that. But either way though, again, I go back to what I said. Do we really care? Do we want to know about what's going to happen next week? No, we don't. Because we're not going to believe you, point blank, period. Simple as that. And then also we'll go down to the last bit. Please, I'm begging you to stop sending me death threats and wish me to die. You know what's so crazy about this one? I do not condone anyone sending anyone death threats or wishing anyone to die. That is not the way to live life. Just because somebody has been disgusting towards you, it doesn't mean you have to scoop to the level. But I will say this though. If you go on social media and you make a mistake, should we call it, a mistake that involves triggering a lot of people, expect repercussions. Now here's the thing though, in life we don't know what repercussions we're gonna face when we make poor choices or when we at least try and scam people on purpose. And this is the situation. You scam people, so therefore people now who obviously love to go that extra mile are now sending you those threats. Again, I don't agree with them, but here's the thing though, you did something, so expect the repercussions and take them. If you can't take them, which obviously I understand you shouldn't be able to take somebody saying these things to you because they're not nice to say. The best thing that you can do is close off your DMs, make sure no one can actually DM you unless they know who you are. And then that's that. That is that. Rather than coming on here and telling us that people are giving you death threats and wishing you this and that just because you want us to feel sorry for you. Why would I feel sorry for you? Why would I feel sorry for the fact that you have brought on this energy onto yourselves? Make that make sense. I'm only gonna feel sorry for people who don't bring on these things to themselves. You see what I'm saying? And then also, just to add the cherry on top, just to try and make people feel sorry for her even more. I'm still in pain, and that's the truth. I'm crying every day with regrets. It's funny. Still in pain. I'm pretty sure the people that you triggered are in pain or were in pain. Are you thinking about their pain, or are you thinking about your pain? Only thinking about your pain. Self-centered. Unacceptable behavior. And then also on top of that, talking about I'm crying every day with regrets. I can't imagine how many people that you potentially may cry with the fact that you came out by saying that you had cancer when you didn't. The amount of people that would have felt sorry for you and felt sad for you, that would have cried. And then the amount of people that you would have triggered and disgusted, who would have cried as maybe you're taking them down memory lane that they didn't want to go to. Have you actually, does you and Brandon ever think about how you're affecting others though? With your mistakes. Mistakes that you can't take accountability for. Mistakes that you are still saying that is a mistake just so people can feel sorry for you. If anybody is still feeling sorry for Mary and Brandon at this moment in time, I have no idea what to say to you. That shouldn't be possible. It's not a nice thing to say, but it shouldn't be possible. Not in this situation. Not in this circumstance. But those are my thoughts and opinions based on what Mary's had to say to try and obviously cover her ass up her ass again. And as far as I'm concerned, Mary and Brandon really need to stop with this narrative of that it was a mistake, because it was never a mistake. You did this intentionally. You made a GoFundMe intentionally. You got the money. You took that reward, and then you ran. But yet now you still want to make people feel sorry for you. I wouldn't be surprised if there's another GoFundMe account about to be made at some point by these two, because really and truly, this is disgusting. Body. No one should be wishing anyone to die. But like I said, in life, if you do certain things, don't be surprised if there are people who are going to do this to you. Let me know what you're thinking down below. We are on the road to 50k subscribers. We're nearly there, 7 more days. And I know we can make it happen. Just a couple more thousand people and we are good. Come on now, let's do it. Yes. Peace.